Hi, I'm BBM, and this is chapter 16 of my Tearing Saga 0% Growth playthrough. Firstly, I'd just like to say sorry for there being such a long time since the last chapter. Part of that is because I've had exams and stuff, so I've been really busy. The other part of it is just that this chapter is really annoying. It's not the hardest chapter in the game, but it's definitely the most annoying one. So one thing to know here, on this first turn, I had Holmes kill that eyeball. I screwed up. I really should have had Holmes use a longbow to kill that eyeball in the corner with the chest there. Or not kill, but at least hit it once. He wouldn't be able to double it. Because as you're about to see, the eyeballs in these eyeball monsters, they have a very annoying ability where they can split themselves into two. With each resultant eyeball having half the HP. So they're monsters and they're flying monsters. So Holmes and Raquel pretty much one-hit KO them. However, they're actually really fast. So nobody on my team has the capability to double them. They have 11 speed and aren't slowed down. And the highest speed on my team is, I think, 16, except that's before weapon weight is taken into account. Additionally, as you can see, that boss eyeball in the forest, he has the ability to spawn 4 more eyeballs every turn, although he doesn't do it every turn, thank God, or this map would be basically impossible. So the purpose of this chapter is to, or the objective is to get all the chests. So there's one chest in the middle in the lava. There's a bunch of chests in the corners of the maps, and then there's also one where the boss eyeball is standing, so you're forced to kill him as well. Yeah, the eyeballs, they're not individually threatening, or well, actually they are to my healers and my support units, because they double them and one round KO them. But there's just so many of them, and they're basically like suicide bombers, because after they split themselves up a couple times, they can pretty much get one-hit KO'd by anything. But they have pretty decent might, and they're so fast that they have the capability to double quite a few people, and they don't get doubled by anybody. And pretty much the only saving grace is that they're quite inaccurate. They've only got 53 accuracy or something like that. So they don't have much of a chance to hit anybody. You saw Vega bust out the Shram there for a turn just to one-hit KO that guy, that eyeball. By the way, I take back pretty much everything bad I ever said about Vega in this chapter, because as you're gonna see, he pretty much MVPs this chapter really hard. Vega and Shigen, and to a slightly lesser extent Raquel, are pretty amazing on this map. Vega and Shigen are practically unhittable on this map. The enemies have very low hit on them, and on Raquel as well. But of course, Raquel can't attack on one range. She can kill them because they're monsters, but yeah. But yeah, Vega just dodges and hits everything back. It's pretty amazing. Oh yeah, one other thing. So this is the first map where I've actually brought Merhin along. He's that red dude, the dude with the red shirt. So Merhin is kind of like a joke character. He has it's not relevant on 0% growth because everybody's growths are 0. But on an actual playthrough, his growths are, he's basically like Shanam. He's got 5 from 5. He's got like 5% growths in strength and speed and stuff, and his bases are shit. And on top of that, he has an ability called Mug, so that allows him to steal items from people when he hits them. But what it does is it also it lowers the hit and avoid of any of his teammates by 50% if he's within 3 squares of them. That's why I moved Merhin like 1 space away from Samson there, so now he's 4 spaces away and can't can't hurt Samson's fighting chances. The reason I brought him along on this map is because he can open chests. So, yeah. Oh yeah, and you saw Samson get doubled. Yeah, Samson gets doubled, but he's got pretty decent evade, and he can't one round KO them if they've got full HP, but otherwise but most of the eyeballs don't have full HP. It's pretty much only the ones near the boss eyeball dude, because they get spawned with full HP, but other than that, pretty much all the other eyeballs you fight, by the time you fight them, they've split themselves up so many times, they've got like 5 HP or something, and a bunch of them just have like 1 HP. Yeah, so I was trying to kind of get Ketri over to the front line, as fast as possible, but not as fast as like, Holmes and stuff, because, I wanted her to transform into a dragon and kill stuff, but she was just too slow, and Viga was too awesome, so he killed too many things before she got there. So yeah, on the forest, I had him switch to a steel sword, even though he can't one hit KO them with a steel sword, because, with the Shram, the enemies have 0 evade on him, 0 hit on him, so I don't think he would have gotten attacked. And that's another reason why Viga is really good. The couple times where he does get hit, he procs Heaven Saint sooner or later, and recovers some of the damage he got dealt. Yeah. Other than that, this is pretty cool. Raquel pretty much completely destroys the boss with Master Bow. But the boss is actually quite dangerous. He's got an elixir, he's got a ton of HP, and he has a very hard-hitting magic weapon. Luckily he is weighed down tremendously by it, but even then he's really good, and one of pretty much the most, or one of the least reliable parts of this map of how I play this map is the next chapter, or the next turn rather, where she gets attacked by him on enemy phase, where he has like a 23% chance to one hit KO her. But anyways, Raquel dodges, counterattacks, one hit KOs with the critical. Yeah, all the other enemy phases and stuff, even when Viga and Shigen and Samson get attacked by like 5 or 10 people in one enemy phase, it's much more reliable than it looks, because they've got such low hit that the chances of them dying are actually quite low. In my first try of this map, I had Viga go in another way, and I actually had Samson fulfill the role he's fulfilling here. But Samson was much... Sorry, excuse me. Samson was much worse at it, because he got doubled, so, and even then he never died because they had such low hit on him. The reason that that playthrough stopped that run ended was because I accidentally moved Plum or Katri into a wrong place, and the eyeballs moved around Samson and killed one of them. But yeah, even though moved around Samson, sorry, not Bart's. But even though Samson got doubled and faced like 10 enemies a phase and stuff, he never died, although he needed a lot more healing than Viga does. Yeah, and Viga learns Rising Dragon there, which is pretty cool. Holmes gets doubled too, but again, their hit is pretty shitty. Yeah, and Merhen opens that chest, so that's pretty much, well, he's gonna also open another chest, but it's pretty much the only time you're ever gonna see Merhen. I might maybe use him some other point to steal some weapons. I don't know. I know in Don's LTC run of this game with Groats, he found him useful a couple times to steal some tomes, but I don't think that. Well, firstly, it's not such a big issue for me to specifically need a specific tome to shave off a turn or something, but also a lot of the strategies he used I wouldn't be able to do anyways. So yeah, now you can see why I'm regretting so much not having Holmes one-hit KO that eyeball in the corner with a longbow. Um, if he had, then I would have had to not face like all of those 10 eyeballs and stuff. So that would have been nice, but yeah. Oh well, more experience for Samson. Yeah. Other than that, the hard part of this map is um mostly done. Although there is one little worrying part later. Uh, it's pretty much just like really annoying when the boss eyeball is just spawning for a turn. Luckily, he didn't spawn that many this time. I don't really know what his AI is set to, that like when he spawns eyeballs and when he doesn't. But I know I've had some playthroughs where he spawned like 4 every turn, and it's just been like crazy. Yeah, there I was kind of debating whether I wanted Raquel to like try to snipe the eyeballs from across the wall, but in the end I decided to have to go through the tunnel. Yeah. Not much else happening. I probably should have also given Plum a staff, because I underestimated how much she would fall behind by. But you know, whatever. Yeah, so Vega takes on like 15 eyeballs now. It's pretty cool. I didn't. Another reason this map was kind of annoying is because to play this map in even a semi, like, not even efficient, but just so the map doesn't take for goddamn ever way, you have to bring along like 3 thieves, and then need like Ketri is forest, and then you need Plum obviously to dance and stuff, and it just leaves you with very few actual combat units, like, and then you know Raquel and Holmes are 2 ranged, which is why I didn't end up bringing Roger and Mel and stuff, because, well, this is End Modder, because it's an indoor map and they would have all been dismounted anyways, so I don't think they would have been very effective. I probably should have brought Mel anyways instead of like Lee. I don't think Lee made that much of a contribution, to be honest. But and Mel could have like healed more with some fire healing stabs and stuff. But whatever. Yeah. This next enemy phase is pretty much the only real part where I get a little afraid now, cause or maybe it was the last one and I forgot to talk about it. Yeah, I think it was the last one. But yeah, where he got attacked by like a bunch of shit. And almost died. Yeah. Like I said, and by the way, I think it because it sped up, it went through that a little too fast, but Vega activated both Heaven Saint and Rising Dragon on the same turn, on the same attack, which is possible and is really cool when it happens. Unfortunately, that eyeball had like 1 HP, so it didn't really make a difference. But I know, like in the past, I've seen it happen that he does like 30 damage with the Rising Dragon hit, and then heals all that in like with the Heaven Saint, and it's pretty cool. On that last turn, I shouldn't have had Raquel move 1 step forward to like kill that eyeball. It would have been faster if I just had Bart's do it, but not Bart, Samson. I keep mixing them up. But yeah, not that much of a difference, I guess. In the end, I think I'm probably gonna, since I got a hero proof this chapter, I'm probably gonna have Samson promote in the next well, not the next chapter, because after this chapter we go back to Runin, but in the next Holmes chapter, or Yeah, next Holmes chapter. I can't remember if there's a root split before the next Holmes chapter or not, but anyways, I'll probably promote him. So, yeah, that is chapter 16. Thanks for watching. Hopefully the next one will take less time. See you guys next time.